All right. What's up? Rue, what's happening, bud? Good to see you today. Tell me how your trading is. Sure would like to check it out and listen. Duke, what's happening? Welcome back. Let's take a look at the charts. Before I do that real quick, do this disclaimer real quick. So any trading opportunities that I might show today are for educational and demonstrational purposes only. Me or my team take no responsibility for any trades that you make on your behalf there. Um, the futures has a substantial amount of risk for traders, so you can lose, all or even a little bit more of your money in this process. So reach out to a licensed financial advisor before you step into the ring here and put your own capital at risk. All right, let's jump into the chart. See what's happening. So we got the NQ here. We're kind of flatlined about at 24,550 on the big board. We've got a couple of strategies here making a move today. I've had the Steven drone. Oh, Steven's been cranking it out again today. So that's the that strategy that I was playing earlier today. Still in the trade here right now. Right here, right now in a trade. Got a Steven drone here, trying to drift down. Oh, Steven on the left. Copy into these apex counts here on the right. Oh, Steven drone. Oh, Steven drone had it running all night. I rolled up $1,000 bill on each of my accounts overnight with old Steven drone. She ran good last night. Haymaker, let's go, Roo. Way to go, brother. Got a home run. My favorites. All right, so let's go. Here's the poll today. Is the Fed going to cut the rate tomorrow? Yes or no? All right, let's get the RLT sentiment rolling here. Is the Fed going to cut rates tomorrow? Uh-oh. So I got a little construction going on upstairs. If it's super annoying, drop that in the chat for me. I might be able to switch my mic and see if it'll get a little bit better. I've got noise canceling headphones on, so I think I can switch to those for the mic if I need to. Let me know. Okay, is the Fed going to start cut the rate tomorrow? Okay, we got a Steven drone trade here. We've got 150 ticks on the trade, so we got a $750 bill that we go upside down here. Or get a nugget, get this thing to fly down a little bit. We'll have our stop fly down and give us a little bit of a safety net, but we're vulnerable still. Way to go, Rue, 150K. Those are hard to get. Way to go. Let's have a round of applause for Rue Man. Awesome. I started doing the easiest ones. So I started doing the 25K. Those get you a $1,500 funded account. So, for example, this made me an account last night while I was sleeping. I had two of these make the $1,500 PA requirement. So I'll be able to flip those over tonight to PAs later. Actually, I'm actually $5 short on this one. I'm 26,495 on one of them, but I'm 26,500 exactly on the other. So I actually need to take another trade. For that, $5, you know, my goal is going to be to go to a micro, one M&Q micro, and try to take a trade around a pivot, you know, some sort of rejection point, hoping that, you know, hoping it'll reject enough to get you, you know, 10 ticks in your direction. So that's been the smartest play that I've had for the for those when you get them super duper close to the limit and you just need to get them over the edge. All right, come on. Here we go. We got the NQ starting to move in our direction now. We've hit pause here at 24,530. We're right here on the big board. We got the NQ running in at 24,530. I'm running the December contract on this chart. So I'm trading the instrument of the NASDAQ 100 futures, and it comes out of the CME, Chicago Mercantile Exchange. We're trading that NASDAQ 100 contract. Everybody's fighting for it. So we're running about a 24,530 though. Everybody's sitting right there, gobbling it up. Rue, should I switch to my headset for the mic, you think? Is it like I said, they're working on the floor too, so it's like, woof, hardcore. Man, I traded gold earlier on my live account and got crushed. Shit. I hit with one trade that it pulled back and I got scared. I got down 250 and I was like, shit, that was steep. I didn't even mean to. I took 5 contracts on the MGC, but that still equaled, I guess it was, it's $1 a tick. So I guess it was $5 a tick. Shit's heavy duty still. So that one stung. It ended up going in my direction like everything else, you know, in life. I gave up on it, and the damn thing ended up being a heck of a winner. But it made me squint. Had a couple of good trades on the NQ on the Steven drone on both computers. Steven has been the go-to strategy for me for the last couple of days. All right, thanks, Rory. Let me switch and just see what this seems like, and it might be a. Let's see how to try that. It's worth a try. You know, I'm tempted, and I should, but I shouldn't, because we redid this whole condo too, so we were freaking noisy as heck for. It took us about 8 weeks, which was quick, but we had great contractors. And maybe more, 12 weeks, but you know, we tore down walls and all kinds of stuff. So I know we were freaking loud. I came over here when we were doing the trim, and dang, it was like a squeal gun. So I know, and I've worked construction before. I've got a company called High End Homes, and built my own house when I was 27. Took it on, got a construction loan, did the whole thing. Now I have a lot of friends and a lot of you know, contractors that helped me, but I was the general on the project, and you know, it was awesome. I bought 37 acres, a bulldozer. I mean, it was freaking cool. So, you know, I know about construction quite a bit, but it's a struggle. Let me see if I have this. go set it up real quick. You know, I can hear what it is too, but I don't know what they're using. It must be, and if anybody can hear the noise and can put it in the chat, what device you think they're using? Like what tool are they using? I gotta think it's a reciprocal or a that newer tool that vibrates. I've got two of them, but I don't know the name of it. It just has like a almost looks like a putty knife. I think that's what they're using, but I don't know. Let's go set these up. That didn't work either. All right, come on, baby. Think I might have to relocate to the cottage. I'm a little resistant on the cottage for some reason. Oh, that's my own internal struggle. Where are they? Guess it's off. Okay, so we got a $70 trade now. Had quite a bit of drama in this trade so far. I've got about 6 Apex accounts running on it right now. And I've got a Right Line Funding account. I think 2 of those running on it. So we got all kinds of action going on this trade right now. It's a damn doozy. Come on, baby. Where you at? Nowhere to be found. Doo-doo. All right, let's remove it. Try it again. All right, so we got a stiff one here. This one's a toughie. NQ's kind of got itself right in a bit of a bind here. Bouncing back between 550 and 530 on the big board. Looked earlier, I was running about 1,000 contracts a minute being traded hands here. A little bit of low volume today. We like to see about 2,000, so we're about halfway there. Sometimes if I'm hooked in with these darn things with my my cell phone, maybe it won't show up on the other one. Let me see if it's in my hooked into my cell phone. Nope. Come on. Where you at? Where you at? Here we go. Come on. Doesn't want to come up in my sound devices. Let's see here. Darn, I had it connected earlier too, so I don't know how it got disconnected. Upside down on this trade. It's been upside down most of the trade. Got a lot of interest here at about 550. A lot of interest. Building a bit of a compression zone here. Yep, sometimes that's the way it goes. All right, it says it's connecting. Let's see if it can actually make the leap. Oh, didn't get any response from the device. Why? Dang it. Well, guess it's going to be another one of those days. It's the way it goes here in the condo life. You got to live with other people's. Today, they are running rogue upstairs. This is the ultimate kid upstairs today. Now kids and dogs are going to move in. Oh, shit. All right, here we go. It got connected this time. Oh, wow. Sweet. Okay, so I think it might have connected, but let me now need to go into OBS and make this the numero uno. Come on, OBS. Okay, didn't show up in OBS yet. Let me refresh this guy. Okay. Yeah, you think it's a jackhammer? I would be surprised, but I did tell you I heard him pouring what I would call cement, but it was probably mortar. It was probably mortar that they poured on the floor yesterday. I assume they're probably doing tile. So yeah, it's probably something. I saw them packing a truck up with all the tore out stuff, and it looked like it was flooring. So yeah, I'm guessing it's could be that little jackhammer, the little one to bust out tile. That might be what it is too. But I'm getting really close to finding this darn. Come on. Oh yeah, baby, it was there. Here we go. Alright. So it might have hopefully just flipped over a little different audio there maybe. And hopefully get a little bit better noise canceling. Maybe Rory, if you're out there, you can let me know. Okay, we got it 83% on the poll. Awesome. So the majority, I saw the news a few minutes ago, and it said that they took the poll. Man, the CNBC poll is intense. It's about 50 questions. But anyways, the one that I thought was significant was the percentage that thought that we deserved a rate cut, 25 basis points. And it was 97. I think it said 97 or 95% of the poll said yes. So that's very close in alignment with the RLP poll. Way to go! Ow! No real difference. Come on. My voice went a little lower, so that's a no-go. All right, Roar Towers, thanks for staying connected there and helping me out. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with it for now. But we got this trade here. We're stuck in fifth gear, I'd say. Doesn't know if it's going to go in reverse or forward for us. It's a toughie. 550 is going to be a sticky point today, it looks like. Big time. We got the ES scalper. That thing has been a locomotive. Let's take a look at the ES on a little longer time horizon. So we've had a big move to the upside on the ES, getting a little bit of a technical pullback today. So that's what our indicators do. They run fully technical, not emotional at all, except when we get behind them. Oh, they're 100% technical until we start messing with them. So they don't think that, you know, they don't think that we're biased to the upside, even though I do. They don't give a shit which direction I think it's going in or anybody else. All they do is go in the direction that it's going in, price. So yeah, I took this nice ES short trade earlier. I wouldn't have probably taken an ES short trade today. Didn't think that was the right trade. But this one's locked in some profits already. It's I think it's got a $350 lock-in right there. So if price does return, it's going to get a little nugget, another little nugget, and it's called the scalper for a reason. It gets out there and scalps on the ES. It takes some nice little chunks out of the ES market for us. Great strategy to play if you're patient. If you're a patient trader, our ES strategies are the best. But if you're an aggressive trader, our NQs are, now I should disclaimer that we've got the NQ 150RJ. Now that bad boy, you need to be patient, but it rewards you for patience. I've heard a saying in trading, and it's money flows from the impatient to the patient. And that is such a truth, as I've learned to trade over the years. I just got impatient earlier. I'm still freaking impatient. It pisses me off still. But, you know, there's a balance between patience and reducing your risk, you know. I don't know the right way either. Have no idea. But, so that's what our indicators do. They really don't care what I feel about it, thank goodness. They just follow the technicals, the full technical analysis. It flushes it out 100% for us, so we don't have to think or remember or look where the technicals are lined up. You add technicals and then someone who's a good flow state trader, man, holy shoot, these are perfect. Have clients all the time tell us that they appreciate they don't have to pay attention like they used to, which is awesome. We even have a indicator. It's the cross indicator, and if you have a certain strategy that you love, you can program that cross indicator to make a noise when it's set up as perfect, and that indication of a good entry comes up. I'll tell you, when I put that in, I was like, oh man, this is beautiful. I was like one of those, shoot, there was a psychologist and they did an experiment, and it was how long people could wait for gratification or whatever. And you know, that one right there got me right on at my height. I was like, okay, I don't think so. So yeah, this one right here, the ES, and then our RJ. Those are the strategies that you'll wanna be a patient trader. The other side of that is the power play, Rory's power play. That's a nice aggressive strategy on the NQ, or Steven. Steven's kind of my favorite now. I mean, the Haymaker and Steven, those are two of my favorites because they're in early, and they're you know, a lot of times on the right side of the move, but not always. So here we're looking at the scalper. Let's get back on the NQ. Okay, so we're still safe here. Just trying to find a home. Today is you know, the day before the cut, or the meeting, and you know, historically these are flatline days. Just the institutions hold the price, so it's you know, it's a good day to kind of just see what's happening, and we have a couple of strategies that we, you know, see are making money. Why not you know, play them? So that's the goal today. So we got a couple of kind of give you a little bit of what I've got on the screen here. Yeah, you love that Haymaker, Rue, huh? Tell me. I know. Man, that thing, right? It's momentum, man. And any momentum trader, I love momentum. That's what got me into this thing. I got hooked. I got hooked early when I hit the damn. I was trading those pharmaceuticals. I was trading the top gainers of the day every day. Every day. Top gainers from 9 to 11. Every day like a drunk sailor, and sometimes making big money. I wish I knew now what I knew then. No, other way around. I wish I would have been a short trader in those moves instead of a momentum trader. I think I could have made more money on the back side of those trades than I did on the front side. So we're starting to implement a strategy for that, so that you catch the back side of that move. Had a huge play on Oracle last week. Oracle went up 40%. It was the perfect short trade, a spread on the options trade. Asked ChatGPT to do it for me. Man, it gave me a damn beauty. That thing closed at 278% up on Friday when the option expired. So it was 340, bought it, bought the spread, 335, 325, and it cleared below 320, well below it by Friday close. So that was a damn beauty. So those are the hot ones now that I'm a little bit older, a little more experienced. I like to look at the after effect of the trade because it's just more consistent when it's coming back down to reality after euphoria takes over and the dust settles. That's I think the more consistent trade. But I've made a shit ton of money on the other side of it. Okay, here we go. We got the NQ starting to go our way now, folks. This took us a minute here to set this dang trade up. This one had us sitting on our hands for a few minutes here. Just bubble chapping here. Come on, trade. Let's go. $300. Well, here we go now. 400. Let's get a $400 bill now. So over here in the bottom left, I've got the right line funding activity. So I'm trading a couple of right line funding accounts today. We've got Dan Tomaselli. Dan has pulled out of a rabbit out of his hat here. He's got a $6,000 bill on the right line funding leaderboard. Congratulations, Dan. Way to go. Dan has been a client of ours for years. Great client. Dan, I think, might own all of our systems. So Dan, thank you very much for your commitment to right line trading, and we hope we're delivering value to you as well. We can see right here, man, $6,000 bill. Way to go, Dan. Proud of you. He does a lot of work with David Kushner and the Money Flow Tracker as well. So Dan has been outstanding. Way to go, Dan. So I've got this, this is our leaderboard right here. And we've got a Profit King Challenge going on right now. I'm willing to give anybody a $500 bill if they can hit a $10,000 day on an account here. So it's Miller time. I'm coming in at $14.98. I got this overnight on the Steven drone. I had the ETP trade copier rolling. I've got the ETP trade copier here, folks. So this is the ETP trade copier. And I've got a group set up. Oh, Steven group. And like I mentioned, I'm running a couple of right line funding accounts, a couple of Apex accounts. And here's the lead dog. Oh, Stephen A. Way to go, Stephen A., my Michigan man. Stephen A. has pulled up a beauty for us here. This one's working at about a $400 trade, maybe $350. Come on, baby. And we're drifting down to 24.5, folks. That'll be the next pit stop for the NQ. 24.5. So here's the way the old ETP trade copier works. I've got it figured out. Took me a little bit to get my arms around it, but I think I cracked the egg on figuring it out. So real excited about this. We learned though we got to keep our eye on it because we're still thinking there's some issues with it. So but it traded nicely overnight. It I had 4 accounts running on it, and when I woke up, I was up 1,500 on each of them. And then it took a trade when I was watching it, and it lost 500. So I ended at $1,000 on 4 accounts overnight with this trade copier. So it's a really cool one because it can, you know, it can hook up to, I think, multiple data sources. So I'm hooked into Apex, I'm hooked into Right Line Funding, I'm hooked into my live account. Okay, we exited on a line change there. We took a little bit out of the market. Let's see if the old ETP trade copier was able to exit all those trades on the line change. Sure was. Congratulations, ETP. Way to go. So what I'm saying is I was hoping that all these would be zeros when I was saying I hope it closes out the trade. Way this trade copier works, this is my leader account. Right here you can kind of see leader, and then I got the check mark on the Steven drone here. So Steven drone's my leader account, and when it takes a trade, it copies it to all these Fowler accounts. So same trade, never really the same entry, very close, but let's kind of take a look here. We've got the Steven drone, and on the left, so this is the strategy that's actually taken the trade. And then over here on the right, I've got one of my Apex accounts that is also, you know, copying and taking the trade. So let's just let's see where we got filled at, where the entry. This is what it's all about in futures trading. All about the entry and trade management. So over here on the left, the Steven drone got filled. It's called getting filled. When you buy a contract, you get filled. The broker fills your order. Right here we got filled at 24,535.25. And our Fowler account here got filled at the exact same price, 24,534.25. So nope, that's a 1 point spread right there. This one's 535, and this one's 534. So the in this case, the Apex account got filled 1 point later than the strategy. 4 ticks of slippage on this particular trade, this Apex trade. Let's go look at the other ones that I'm trading with it and see if they got filled at the same price. Yeah, that one got filled at the same price. Same price. Yeah, so I got those 4 running. Looks like the 4 Apex got filled at a 4 tick slippage. I was just reading your chat, Rue. That's funny. Yeah, you get exhausted when you're using that scalper. I know that ES scalper. I'll tell you, it's always in a trade. That's the way I explain that one. That's one of my favorites too. It's always in a trade on the ES. It's like a Mack truck. So our system exited on a line change for us there and saved us a little bit of cabbage. My Steven drone here on this computer is up 805 for the day. That's trading 24 hours a day. Kind of take a look at the trades that it took today so far. Running this one in 8 Unarenko. So it took that short trade. We just saw that one. That was a long trade right there. It started at before 10 o'clock. Wow, and it ended at 11. Holy cow, I'm not hardly ever in an hour trade. That's rare for me. Wow, that's significant. Okay, but here we saw a nice trade on Steven. Caught that C short entry right here. Another exit on the line change right here, so a little bit of move. Caught another short here. Stopped it out there. Okay, we jumped in again. So we got another trade here, old Steven. One more dip in the pool. One more dip in the pool, folks. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the fill prices. 1111. Good luck, folks. That's an angel number. This is an angel trade right here. Trying to get the number there. Okay, so we got filled at 524.50 here on the Apex account. So there was 1 tick of slippage on this one. So this strategy got filled at 524.75. And then over here we got filled at 524.5. So 1 tick of slippage on this particular trade here. So we can kind of even see that show up right here in the P&L. This is the P&L for the Steven drone. And this is the P&L for all the accounts that we're trading that are following this particular strategy. So Steven's my leader. It's the lead dog. And when it jumps in, it grabs all these with it and says, let's go for a ride. Let's go for a ride. Let's scale this baby up. Tell them it's Miller time. Let's go. All right, we got a little drop there. I know what I'll do. So we got a little bit of a short trade here. We're trying to push down on the NQ. Got a stiff breeze we're going against. We're upside down by a $100 bill right now. My number one strategy today is the ES scalper, old leapfrogger. Got the ES leapfrog in action. Rude, do you know about the haymaker, the entry that can take every signal A? You probably do, but I wanna show others in case you or don't know or they don't know. Inside the strategy, we developed a setting that will allow you to. I'm just going to show a new template real quick here, and show you the setting in case you would like to have it take every signal A entry. I'm just going to open the haymaker. Actually, I'll load the haymaker template here, the strategy template. So these are all the settings that we've developed, and they're the ones that we think are the best, but we don't know. I mean, we got not a thousand. There's hundreds of variations of doing these settings. So we look forward to you trying different ones and coming up with different ways to make money with it. Share it back with us. We share it with other people. So it's a continuous growth process for all of us. But we have standard template settings here, and down here for signal A, right here for signal A, Rue, if you wanted to trade it back to back, you could push that little checkbox right there, and then every momentum move, whether it's going against the 50, with the 50, whatever, it's going to trade every signal A, and it's going to close when it hits the next signal A. So that's the coolest thing about it, is that it's going to go trade in that direction, and it's going to take it right at that 20% line on the Laguerre. And then when this comes back down, it's going to sell for you automatically and then take the reverse trade. So, and then it's going to, hopefully catch that momentum move down, boom, catch that momentum move up, and cycle back and forth. So we developed that setting and really haven't flushed it out enough to make it profitable, but been close. I've got one running right now. Still have one running. I'm running it on an ES4U, and it's up a couple $1,000s since I developed it. So it might make it out into your hands if it continues to be profitable. So yeah, that is a setting that you can use. Okay, Steven here, coming back into our range, folks. We got a nice one. We got a beauty here. Oh, Steven Drone, helping us out here a little bit. Got a short trade here. So I've got both of my indicators up on this chart here. What I mean by that is I've got both of our entry indicators. We use both of these indicators down here for our entries. On the top, I've got this stochastic oscillator. Hovers around the 50 and kind of like a rubber band. And as price keeps moving in that direction, it just keeps stretching, stretching. It's a really awesome indicator for overbought and oversold. That's one of its real key metrics or features from the data that it delivers to us. But where we grab onto it is right at the 50% line. So when momentum shifts, we snatch right onto it and take that entry. We do have some alignment requirements, so we're trying to be aligned with the 50, our 50 period moving average right here. And then we try to be aligned with the 15. So we got a couple requirements beyond just that, because we see it goes up and it goes down, but we try to catch it when we can also get a couple other indicators in our direction here technically. So not always perfect, but it does put probabilities, in your hands, but it's not a guarantee here in trading. Price is always moving in the market. Looks like we might get a retrace back up to the 550. That's a strong number up there. We saw it tracing all over 550 this morning so far. And I'm upside down $300 quickly. Quickly went upside down right there. Got a big bullish move going on right now. Looks like we got the Mack truck in also. So Mack truck's in as well. Looking over here in the unrealized column, these are all in trades. This is how much money the strategy has made so far, or lost. Down here we got losers. All of our losers live at the bottom. Call them the bottom feeders. They're just not doing good today. Today's not their day. So I like to leave them in the bottom. These get all my attention. Pretty soon we're going to have it to where it will automatically tell us if we're having a good day or a bad day and decide to trade a bot or not. What I mean by that is if, let's say we have 10 bots and, we're break even. 5 of them are making 1,000, 5 of them are losing 1,000. Okay, so that's like breaking even. But if we have, 10 bots and 5 of them are making 2,000 and 5 of them are breaking even, we're trading. We're trading. The environment is good. The environment is hot, right? And we can see that play out every day I've been doing this. I can see if we have a chance or not. Like the market is telling us through our bots we have out here whether we should even be trading or not. So if you're a really good trader, you would take that information and use it to your advantage. I'm not that patient, so I trade. I'm not the role for that, but if someone had the patience, they can really utilize the data that this thing is feeding us every day in a big way, so we're going to automate that for us, so we don't even have to, look at it or even, wonder if, net are we positive or net are we negative. If we're net negative, Yeah, I'm sure there's a couple of them doing well, but the overall market isn't in our direction. We're not hitting on all cylinders, you could say. So that's something I'm excited about real soon. Um, Being able to easily tell if we're net profitable on the day or net negative on the day from our portfolio. It's a portfolio management, and that's what the hedge funds do as well. They typically have baskets of stocks and varieties. So we have the exact same opportunity here with our basket of portfolio of bots. So I think it's going to be really, really powerful number when we get it and start to use it. Okay, we're coming back into balance here. We're coming back into our entry price here. We got Old Faithful making money again today. ES Star. Old Faithful making another $500 bill today. Oh, Robert, if you're out there, Robert, thank you. Got quite a few people in the community to thank. A lot of people participate and add stuff, so thank you guys very much. Really appreciate it. Oh, Robert Starr here. We're running about a $500 bill on the ES. All right, the NQ is going to work the 520s now for us. Okay, old sentiment on the polls starting to creep up to about what the sentiment came back with from the Fed meeting or from the report today I saw. Report was expecting 97%. Boy, the market might freak out if nothing happens tomorrow, huh? Woo! Let's go! Trade the news tomorrow. Look forward to news trading. These bots news trade really great. It doesn't even affect them really hardly now. What affects them is the lag timer. The data gets too far behind, so they don't trade during the if your computer's having lag issues, which all of ours will, typically during a Fed announcement like that. So depends on how long it takes for the data to recover. So it kind of has a little bit of a safeguard in there. Now, obviously, if you're in a trade when it happens, it's gonna spike one or the other. Your stop or your target, more than likely, with a lot of slippage too. So keep that in mind when you news trade. You expose yourself, myself too. I do it all the time. Expose yourself to slippage and a ton of it. So those are some of the huge negatives. Huge R&R, but the repeatability is always, question. A lot of people think it's flipping a coin, but, if you watch the table every day, it's not really, flipping a coin totally. Guess if you weren't paying attention and you just decided to do it, that would be different. All right, we're fluttering right here. We're trying to make a little bit of a move, but we hit creeper gear. Good news is we haven't really exposed ourselves too bad yet. Okay, we got a little bit of a drift. When I talk about lag time, I've got this little lag timer here into my chart, and it changes colors if the data feed gets a little bit behind. So it's gray. Can't even really see it. It starts to get, I think, orange right there when the first flutter of problems start. And then I've set it to at 2 seconds of lag, it turns red and it shuts down. Shuts down all the strategies so they don't, get too far behind. Okay, we got a $100 trade now. Well, let's see if we can get some movement here. And the volume's starting to pick up now on the big board. Ooh, we got a 400. Come on now. 500 contracts traded a minute. Now we're rolling up, hoping to hit about 2,000 here, and that's the number I'm looking at down here in the bottom right. That's our contracts. How many are trading in the minute? And then it resets to 0, starts over. So right below the stochastic oscillator, I have kind of my favorite. This is the LIQUIDITY oscillator down here. This one's full of momentum. So as momentum shifts throughout price, it traces this RSI white line here. Alrighty, we got a $100 trade now. It'll shut the door at some point on this trade. I was watching my other strategy and it closed it off a little sooner, so I think at around $350 it flies the stop down for us. All right, so we rolled into 11:30. Appreciate everybody joining the broadcast today. Sorry about the construction again. It's like in the boxing ring here, just trying to make a little money and have a little bit of fun. Looks like this trade's going to be another nail biter for a while, so I'm going to push pause on this thing, let it just do its thing here and see where price is going to drift to. It looks like it's still a little bit weak. Had a huge buy up right here. Look at that huge buy up. They'll jump back in the market here soon. They won't allow this retracement to come all the way back, I don't think. But if it does, it might make it back down to the level right down here that it drew on the chart. It looks like at about 487. So we'll see. Duke, appreciate you. If you guys could, maybe hit that thumbs up for us here. Right Line Trading, trying to make a little money, have a little fun with everybody. Got a $100 trade now. Looking at a beauty if she can just loosen up for us. But jump on David Wise's if you guys want to get some good options trades, man. I can't wait to secure some of those beauties that he sends out. So stay tuned for more of those. All right, guys, we'll pick up tomorrow. Hope to have a little more sanity control tomorrow. Have a good day. Good luck trading. Bye now.